There's a screen. Passes it to the product. And again, Boston with the triple.
They have got to get a hand in his face. I mean, he's unconscious from out there.
Out left to the wing. The natural, the pass to Champ. To the paint, up off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
The 76ers trail by 4. To the inside, 11 feet away, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 29 points for the natural.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Cortez. Shooting one.
In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
Here's Champ. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
It's deflected. Here's the natural. Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
You look at the natural. He's been playing really well.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Inside, here's the Prodigy. That's good. The Prodigy's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
To the inside, the natural. Powered down with both hands.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Here's the natural. Goes back up. He lays it in. And it's now 26 points for the Prodigy.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter, 5 of 6 from the field.
.141 left in the game. Here's the natural. They grabbed their own miss. The natural to pass to the natural. Here's the natural, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's the natural. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. No one covering. 13 points for the Prodigy.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
I tell you, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Got a piece of it.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too.
And he's placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just the take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Pass to the natural. 6-second difference between shot and game.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Ice water in his veins, guys. To give them the lead, he's the one shooting that technical for that very reason.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancer.
11 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Cortez. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan player of the game. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
Clutch, 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 Ernie. In a must-win game like this when you're on the road, you got to have a guy that can come through or you do not have a chance. He was the answer for them when it counted. Big-time game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Portland Trail Blazers at Moda Center. Taking a look at the Trail Blazers, they were terrific in Game 4, winning in convincing fashion. But every game is different, and they won't let their guard down tonight. Been a hard-fought series to this point, but you know, with Game 5 on their home floor, they've got to take control. Shaq, let's get you to weigh in first.
If they lose tonight, they're facing the elimination on road in Game 6. Now, as the series progresses, Ernie, the margin for error has got to be smaller and smaller. They really need to concentrate, especially tonight.
Jet?
Well, I'm not a big fan of the phrase must win, but tonight is a must win. Because if you don't, this is a hard-pressed and hard-fought battle. I think it would be tough for either team to get back in the series. So I think tonight's winner has the
Must win. Yes, and now we must go to Kevin Harlan.
again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Sacramento Kings and the Portland Trail Blazers. Taking a look at Portland with the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
I really don't like their chances if they can't win this game, but I don't see that happening, Greg. I mean, in an atmosphere like this with these fans behind them, I think they'll grab control of this series.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Sacramento. Champ out there with Dunn. Then it's Reed. Then it's the natural. And it's the natural in at the 3. Diaz the pass to the prodigy. No problem knocking that one down. The natural's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Bailey. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lee passes to Diaz. There's the pick. Here's the prodigy. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Dunn, covered by Lee. The natural, the pass to Bailey. Rebound by the Trailblazers. A big win for them, coming off a strong game on Friday.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Here's the natural. The Blazers getting the bucket. Reed a screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dunn. Buries it from three-point range. Dunn's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And he gets the bucket.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
There's a good screen. Got it. Good job in the low post. Dunn's got his third bucket of the night.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Here's the natural. To the wing on the left. From outside the arc, his shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Reed. No luck. And it's Portland the other way. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Lee passes to the natural. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pass to Diaz. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Dunn. He's got 7. The natural, the pass to Bailey. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Lee. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on his scoreboard. Here's Champ, covered by Lee. Here's Champ. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Diaz the pass to Lee. Here's the prodigy. 5 to shoot. Right wing. Launches a 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And there's the pass to Bailey. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Well, a solid blend of aggression and athleticism drove these small forwards to lead their position in block shots during the regular season. And you look at the natural, an intimidating defender, third in the league.
And to run up that kind of block total from the small forward position, I mean, it says a ton about his athleticism. He plays a few inches taller than his height would suggest because of that ability to elevate.
And you know, you talk his athleticism, but you can add a few other A's to that athleticism, like alertness, awareness. I mean, he's got both of those qualities in abundance as well. A's are wild here.
Count the bucket.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Passes to Champ. It's stolen. Here's Dunn. 10 points for him. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the night. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. To the right side. From past the arc, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 6. And again, it's Portland converting.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
To the left side wing. Dunn passes to Champ. They set the pick. Loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
The natural, the pass to Champ. Here's the natural. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bailey. And it's off from 3-point range. Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Diaz. Out left to the wing. Portland moving the ball around. And the pass to the natural. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
The prodigy, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. The prodigy, he's checked in for the Kings. Now here's Lee. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's the prodigy. Now the dish to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. The shot will not go. Now Portland takes it the other way. Passes to the prodigy. To the middle. Here's the prodigy. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 12 points in the game.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
I think they've got to consider, Greg, throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Here's the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Champ's got his first points of the game.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Reed the pass to Dunn. Here's the natural. Here's the natural. Covered by Lee. Here's Bailey. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. The natural's got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Lee outside. Here's the prodigy. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's the prodigy. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Here's the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. That drops. 10 points for him.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
It's deflected. And here they come. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got his second basket of the night. Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazer Dancers.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. The Kings making a switch here. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Kings lead by 2. The prodigy passes to the natural. Here's the prodigy. Pass to the natural. Here's Champ. Tries again. It's deflected. To the paint. Here's the prodigy. Here's Reed. And he dunks it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
The pass to Bailey. Here's the prodigy. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Kings lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting, because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
And Portland has possession, trailing by 4. Prodigy is up there with the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to the Prodigy. Inside. But they get it back. Missed inside. Portland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And he gets it to go.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here is Reed. Shot clock at 5. The Kings need to get off a shot here. They get the rebound. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 6.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. Right through the knee for the layup. The Prodigy's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Pass to the Prodigy. Read a screen. Here's the Prodigy. Uncovered, and that's good for 2. And the Kings lead by 2.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Aldridge. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one. Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time of just bodying up. Get some muscle into him.
Now the pass to the Prodigy. And that is good. The Prodigy's got 14 points for the game.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Passes to the Prodigy. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover. Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Now that we have a moment, let's see who the best passing teams were in the regular season. 4th, the Kings.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
For Portland, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Pass to the Prodigy. They set the pick. Here's the Prodigy, and the Trailblazers, another 3.
Fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Pass to Reed. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland leading. Here's the Prodigy to the left wing. Fires from the corner. And again, it's Portland converted.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Here's the Prodigy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Clock at 6. Dishes to Reed. Buries the long-range jumper. Portland's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Champs checked in for Reed.
Into the case. Champ.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Here's the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. And the layup's good off the glass. The Prodigy's got his first points of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
That's good. Trailblazers have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's the Prodigy. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3, and that one's good. The Prodigy's got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D could afford to give him.
And there's the pass to Champ. Puts it up. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's the Prodigy. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Here's the Prodigy. This one for 3. No luck.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 16. Here's the Prodigy. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Portland trailing here. Here's the Prodigy. 10 points for him. Passes it to the Prodigy. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazer dancers.
For the Trailblazers. Champs checked in for the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. Pass to Champ. Shot off the pick. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Champ's got his third basket of the night. Now the feed to Aldridge. There's the screen. Diaz the pass to Champ. Here's the Prodigy. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Bangs home the trifecta. 20 points for him. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Got a piece of it. That three off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Here's Aldrich. Rebound by the Kings.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's the prodigy. Really left alone that time. Now it's a 5-point Sacramento lead.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Inside, the prodigy down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
That's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
There's the screen. Aldrich, the pass to Champ. All alone. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 6.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Kings ahead. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is such a pleasure here in the postseason to bring you the halftime show on 2K Sports. Alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, this is Ernie Johnson. And guys, for the Kings, they have yet to take control of this series or the game. We know the team that wins Game 5 of a series that's tied 2-2 is often the one to advance, so they need to be at their best in the second half. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end, because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. So it's Portland now. A 2-point game. The second half is underway, and here's who George Karl's got on the floor. They've got Dunn. Reed out there with the natural. Then there's Champ, and it's the natural in at the 3-set.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Pass to Dunn. Another shot. Reed misses.
If they can end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
That gives them the lead. 11 points for the natural. Now the pass to the natural. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Deflects the pass. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity.
Hey, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Sacramento with the ball. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Reed a screen. Bailey powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breakout.
Shot's good.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Champ. 6 points for him. And the dunk by Reed.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Passes it to Bailey. Here's Champ. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Comes up empty down low. The Kings trail by 3. Over to the left wing. Sacramento moving it around. Here's the natural. Covered by Lee. Reed a screen. Clock at 4. Pass to Bailey. Here's Dunn. And it's all evened up. Dunn's got 15.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
Simply phenomenal, Greg, the effort we've seen from both sides here.
Great open look there. And that's 15 points for the natural.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Dunn passes to the natural. To the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Here's the prodigy. Here's the natural. And another 3 for Portland.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the natural. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's the prodigy. Sacramento able to drain the three. And a wide open look for Lee. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's the natural. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Reed a screen. Here's Dunn. Another three for Sacramento.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 10. Champ the pass to Dunn. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's the prodigy. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dunn passes to Baylor. Wide open. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Champ's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. There's the pass to the prodigy. Can they get it? He lays it in. The prodigy's got his second bucket. The Kings have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You know, Kevin, he outweighs his man by quite a bit in that matchup, and he did the right thing by going straight to the rim. Don't mess around with it.
Feeds it to Lee. Passes to the next. Fires for 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
They set the pick. Dunn passes to Baylor. Here's Dunn. Sacramento moving it around to the left side wing. Out to the right wing. Let's go. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Kicks it to Lee. Pass to the prodigy. To the left side wing. Lee outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Nice stroke from long range. If he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Champ the pass to Reed. Up off the pick and hammers it home.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Here's the natural and the Trailblazers. Another 3.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
While we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best rebounding teams in the regular season. 4th, the Kings.
What a tremendous regular season for them on the board. I mean, they never seemed to fade during long games and kept grabbing rebounds until the final whistle. They played 48 minutes of basketball, and they'll expect to do the same thing here in the postseason.
The prodigy, he's checked in for the natural. Portland with the ball. The pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The prodigy's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And Sacramento has possession. The Blazers getting the bucket to the inside. Banked in off the glass. He's got 10.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Here's the Prodigy. 19 points in the game. Lee passes to the Prodigy. Just 3 to shoot for the lead. They grabbed their own miss.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
He's found the rhythm here in the third quarter, and his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Far more attempts in the first half.
Here's the natural, covered by Lee. Another 3 for Sacramento.
For leaving him that wide open.
Out to the wing. Passes it to the Prodigy. Fires from deep. And with that shot, the Kingsley has got down to 3 on the bucket from Lee.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Here's the natural. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Dunn misses.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And so here's Portland. The Prodigy got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Offensive rebound. Trailblazers trail by 3. The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. And another 3 for Portland.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
To the wing on the left. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 26 points. Lee left side. No good on that last second attempt there. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Kings lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Here's Champ. Champ out there with the Prodigy. And it's the natural. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's Diaz in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Pass to the natural. To the middle. Here's Champ. And he's saying right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, you guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch. Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's the Prodigy. Here's the pass to Bailey. It's up a 3, and another 3 for Sacramento.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Aldridge, the pass to Champ. He got right to the cup using that screen. Champ's got 4 points in the quarter.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Kings lead by 8.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
The natural, the pass to Diaz. Portland moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And Portland again with the bucket. Kings leading now by 6. Down low, Bailey battles through traffic and lays it in.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Pass to the natural. He dishes it to Aldridge. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot, and he kicks the bucket. The Kings have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Puts it up from 15. Got a hand on it. The natural, the pass to Diaz. Aldridge with it. With the shot. And Portland again with the bucket.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
There's the pick. Can't get it to go. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Aldridge. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Pass to the product. Here's Champ. Here's the prodigy to the middle. The pass to Diaz. Out left to the wing. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They sure did. Would have loved to tie it up right there.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Aldridge, and it's all evened up.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
I like the way, Greg, they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off. That's excellent discipline on display right there.
Here's the prodigy. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. To take the lead, and it's good on the way in. 13 points for the prodigy.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Here's the prodigy, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. The prodigy's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up the jump shot.
Passes it to Diaz. Here's the prodigy. Rebound by the Kings. Champ's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to the prodigy. Here's the natural. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to the prodigy. Ring shot on the way. And good. He nails it. And the Kings lead by 2. Broadcast some information for us, Doris.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
Thanks, Doris. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Portland. Lee comes in for the Prodigy.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Here's Dunn, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Can't get it to go.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Jacks up a three. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 82% accuracy.
They have got to get a hand in his face. I mean, he's unconscious from out there.
Reed a screen. Here's Champ. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's the natural. Lee outside. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Lee pulls it down.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Here's Champ. Pass to Diaz. And he gets it to go from the high post. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
He's been ready to do work in the fourth quarter.
Here's Champ.